Hello. In this video, we will be covering question 6 of the higher order function section of the worksheet. So yeah, here we have a what would Python display question, and we have lambda x taking in lambda y. As I mentioned before in the last video when we covered problem 5, you can just treat this as the respective variable of like this lambda function. And so here you can just think of lambda y as x. And what do we want to do with that x? We just want to have lambda y take in lambda y, or x take in x. Now, just a little reminder or clarification. When you return a lambda function, when you return a lambda function, it just returns without any arguments. It just returns that it's a lambda function. So in this case, if we try to return lambda y, we don't get 4. So you might be confused as how this might work. And luckily, because we are saying that y is going to produce 4 no matter what input you give it, this input doesn't really need to be evaluated. So we pass in a lambda function. The lambda function is going to be treated as y, and ultimately it just returns 4. Yeah, just to give a little explanation as to why it returns 4. I feel like you, yeah, yeah, sorry. And then for the next question, we have lambda xy, and then we want to pass in x into y. And so here we have mul and lambda a. Again, we could just treat this as x, treat this as y. And then we want to pass in y into x, which just looks like lambda a, and then you're passing in mul, right? So what does lambda a want you to do with that a? It wants you to take this function, a, and apply it to 3, 5. So if we take mul 3, 5, what does this give you? It just returns 15. And then you're done. So yeah, that is question 6.